Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to do a quick video just giving you guys some tips on your Instagram and just content creation, where to find music for videos and more. So if you're a new content creator, this video will be helpful for you. Also, if you're a current creator and you just need some tips, on a couple of these subjects that I just named, aesthetics, music, content ideas, then keep watching. So the first thing that I want to touch on is editing. I feel like a lot of people get discouraged when it comes to becoming a influencer or content creator, thinking that the editing process just has to be so difficult. I personally did not have any kind of video experience before starting my channel or starting on Instagram or anything like that. Like, I literally went to school for business, y'all, so didn't go to school for anything creative. So you do not have to have a creative background to start as a content creator. I mean, of course, if you do have a creative background, that's definitely will help you, but you do not let that discourage you. For my videos, I do use Adobe Premiere Pro, and then sometimes I still use the software that comes with iMovie, Final Cut. So Final Cut is free, and that's a really good software to use. It comes with the MacBook. Also, Adobe Premiere Pro. For the Pro version, I pay like $30 a month, which isn't a lot at all. So I really like Adobe, so I have been using that recently for my videos, and I'm actually still learning things about Adobe, but I do know the basics now enough to edit a video and get it out and post it to my channel. Also, I just want to let y'all know that tutorials help so much. Like the way you are watching this video now, looking for tips, there are millions of videos out there that gives you tips on video editing, the different like techniques you can use, just all kind of things. So definitely just review tutorials if you feel like you don't know what you're doing when it comes to editing. That will help you out so much. But those two softwares are, I would say, are the best to use and the easiest and most like user friendly, especially really starting off with iMovie. That one is like super seamless. To me, Adobe is just a bit more complicated, but again, now that I've gotten the hang of it, it's good. So in the past, I have been using SoundCloud, and this other website that I was using that I got from another content creator suggested it. I can't even remember what it was, but it's been shut down now. But they had some really good royalty-free music, because as you know, you have to use royalty-free music in your videos so you do not get copyrighted. Right now, I do have a subscription to Epidemic Sound, and that is like $15 a month. I think it's worth it. I like the little songs they have on there. They have different genres and just for different moods. So I really like Epidemic Sound. I would recommend that. But if you do still want a free option, you can use SoundCloud. SoundCloud definitely just takes some time to actually find a song, because it's just so many songs on there, and it's not really a way to break down royalty free versus not royalty free on there. If you have the time, and if you just don't want to shell out the $15 a month, then yeah, I would suggest using SoundCloud, because it's still good and it's still some good mixes on there, but it just definitely takes more time. So those are two really good places to find good royalty-free music for your videos. Next, I want to touch on creating an aesthetic for your overall brand and for your videos, Instagram, everything. So the number one thing I would suggest is think about like, what colors do you really like? What colors do you wear the most? And you can let that kind of be the colors for your brand. I would suggest choosing just a few colors to just like represent your brand. Because if you are, again, an up and coming influencer, or if you're a current influencer and don't get a whole lot of opportunities, that could be something that could be hindering you from getting opportunities. Brands really do want to work with creators who know how to put together a nice aesthetic, and whose aesthetic, number one, fits theirs, and who also creates quality content, and who content just kind of flows throughout their feed and their brand. That will definitely help you when it comes to getting work as a influencer and as a content creator. I have heard several times from brands like, oh my God, we love your aesthetic. And that lets me know that's why they reached out to me. So that definitely shows that brands are paying attention to that. But look at some of your favorite content creators and people who you see are actually like working with a lot of brands. Just kind of look and see how they are doing things. And you don't have to copy exactly what they're doing, but you can just take inspiration from there as well. When it comes to finding content ideas, I would suggest using Pinterest. I preach this all the time, y'all. If you are not, or if you do not have a Pinterest account, you should definitely make one. And if you're a creator, you need to make one. There are so many just ideas on Pinterest. It's just so much inspiration. Like, it's literally just an app full of just inspiration. So you definitely need to be on Pinterest and utilize that to your advantage. So if you have like a shoot coming up and you just need some content ideas, and like for instance me, I'll just take myself use myself for example. I wanted to do a park shoot, kind of like a cute little, well actually I wanted to do like a black girl luxury picnic type photo. So I looked that up on Pinterest and found some inspiration photos, and that is what I, you know, kind of tried to make my shoot look similar to those. You know, whatever it is you want to do, a birthday shoot. I did do a birthday shoot a couple of months back, and I did the same thing. I wanted to do like some hotel room photos. So on Pinterest, I just looked up hotel photo shoot ideas, birthday photo shoot ideas. So things like that is something that you can do to really help you, so you're not just like trying to come up with everything on your own, you know, just so you can actually have some inspiration. Honestly, Pinterest is like a magazine, but honestly looking in an actual magazine helps as well. Looking at like ads and how they've created ads for different product shoots, that can also really help you. So if you are not taking advantage of Pinterest, you need to be doing that ASAP. When it comes to planning out your feed, Unum is the app that I use, but there are several apps out there. For Unum, I do think I'm on the paid version of that. You're able to add photos in and just kind of switch them around and see how they look sitting beside each other. Me personally, on my feed, I have switched it up a lot. I have recently moved into the lifestyle space, doing more style, beauty type content, also some wellness. So I have been just trying to figure out what I really want to do for my aesthetic, and I have went very neutral on my feed. For me, that's a lot easier for me to like manage. I have just been wearing a lot more timeless pieces that are still cute, timeless, just not too trendy. Again, I don't know if it has to do with me turning 31, I don't know, but that's what I've been liking, and it's definitely easier for me to fit all of it into my feed. I've also been doing a lot of filler photos just to create more space in my feed, to just make it look more neat and just pretty. When I first became a creator, I didn't really understand anything about composition, lighting, like anything. I was just so lost. So that's another tip. If you are just lost on like how to make things flow, just start looking up photography if you need to, and like art, aesthetics. It's a lot that goes into it, but I have truly been and I'm still in the process of learning myself. So, you know, it's all just a learning process, elevating your content. You just want to make sure that you are constantly just trying to get better with your content, and I'm trying to do the same thing. And in the end, you guys are going to be able to ask for more pay from brands, because they're going to see that you do not play no games, like you shelling out the quality content, so they're gonna have to pay you. Also, when it comes to content ideas, y'all, another thing I always say as well over on my Instagram is to look at what people sometimes in other niches are doing. Do not follow too many people in your niche, because you know, you just don't want to just start looking exactly like the people in your niche. So definitely just look at people outside, see what they're doing, try to take inspiration from them, and try to figure out a way that you can spin it and, you know, use it within your niche and put your own spin on it. So that is really the last tip that I have for you guys. So I hope y'all found this video helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Make sure you're following me on Instagram if you're not already. My Instagram is @officiallykimwhite. I also have an Instagram created for creators and influencers, just giving tips and tricks and things like that. So if you're not following that Instagram, it is @the_influencer_curriculum. So again, if you have questions, y'all, my email is open, my DMs. I'm always checking my DMs. So thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.